Alright, this is Bry over here at DIY School of Hard Knocks. We've got the Dodge, the first gen Dodge steering column that I've completely tore down, went through and cleaned all the metal up on it and painted it and got it all ready for reinstallation. And we've got it all put back together, all new grease. We've checked all the bearings and greased up everything real nice, and I'll give you a little walkthrough on it. We'll do a little walk around on it. So as you see, this is the overview. All this here was all weathered from use, and the truck had just under 60,000 miles on it, but where the key was here, he must have had a keychain and all this was worn. Had a big wear mark where it kept swinging around. This all got sanded down to 180, and then I put some nice etching primer on it. And then what I did also is I hit that with 1000 grit wet sanding, and we got some really good KBS. It's a jet black paint, and I got it all coated up. This whole shaft here had a light. They really didn't paint these from the factory. They just had like a little overspray on them, and this had just a light overspray on it, but a lot of this had a little bit of surface rust. We cleaned all that up. These brackets right here that go against the firewall, a lot of times they're corroded. This was a California truck, so it was really in nice shape. This part here, we've got the spring was all good, the bearing was good, we greased all that, and then of course we painted the shaft, got all this put back together. This gasket was really good still, so all I did was put a little Vaseline on there, just enough to slide it over. And let's see what we got here for the steering wheel. The steering wheel's actually in pretty good shape. It's all been cleaned up and gone through. So the horn should work. Everything's good. The blinker works. And of course, the key. You turn that down, and this goes forward. This was all sticking before. It wasn't springing back at all. And so I got a different key switch for it. And let me put this down real quick. Okay. Let's see if I can get this in the camera shot. There we go. But this here was all sticking. So now you see that the steering column works really nice. That rubbing you're hearing is just from that foam. So I'm very happy with it. Turned out good. Of course, the key comes out. But before, that was all really hard to turn. So I went through all them components, and we wound up getting it real good. Let's get back here in the DIY school. And then what I did was I turned around and got everything. Basically, I checked all the wiring ends and the leads, and they're all put back through the shaft real nice. The only one I'm not going to re-hook up is the buzzer in the cab that has like a little buzzer when the door opens. That's irrelevant. I never did like those buzzers. So we're going to go without the buzzer. But that's the overview on the 86 Dodge Ram. Now these here are around 350 bucks, not even rebuilt, like if you find them online. So unless you go to a junkyard, and with a junkyard you got to kind of go through them anyway if you want them all painted up nice and everything. So there it is. That's the review on the first gen steering column, and we're really happy with it. I'm pretty pleased with it. So we'll be putting that in, but before I do that, I gotta I did get the heater box all put back in, the air conditioner box. I got to go through and get the dash ready and get the wiring harness and all that laid in there before I put the dash back in it. And then we're going to paint the floor. And then after that's done, we'll be ready to put this column in, and I will give you an update, and I'll give you a walk around. We will do a walk around, okay? Because I know everybody likes to do a walk around, including myself. So, all right, this is Bry over here at DIY School of Hard Knocks. Make sure you get up and get something done today out in your shop. There's always something, even if it's something little, you can get her done. I'm a pretty motivated person in life, but I don't really need too much of an excuse to get in the garage. But some of you may have a project out there that needs doing. I encourage you to get out there and get her done. All right, this is Bry over here at DIY School of Hard Knocks coming at you.